Doppelganger Deception. Chapter 1, The Mirror's Tale. The sun was setting, casting an orange hue over the city as Miranda made her way home from a long day of shopping. She was exhausted, her arms laden with bags filled with groceries and new clothes. The last thing she wanted was to deal with any surprises when she got home. As she unlocked her front door and stepped inside, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The air seemed charged with an electric tension, and she froze in the doorway, her heart pounding in her chest. In the dimly lit living room, she saw herself, a perfect copy of her, standing there, staring back at her with wide, terrified eyes. It was as though she had walked into a parallel universe where she was already home. "Who are you? What's going on?" Miranda stammered, her voice trembling. The doppelganger raised a shaky hand, mirroring Miranda's every move. I don't know. I was just here when you walked in." Miranda's mind raced with possibilities. Was this some kind of elaborate prank? But how could anyone have replicated her so perfectly? Chapter 2, The Unraveling. Over the next few days, Miranda struggled to make sense of the situation. She couldn't bring herself to leave the house, fearing that the doppelganger might take her place in the outside world. She kept her distance, watching her other self cautiously. They spoke, exchanged stories of their lives, and realized they were identical in every way. The doppelganger claimed to have no memory of how she came to be in Miranda's home, and Miranda had no reason to doubt her. She even began to feel a strange sense of camaraderie with this mysterious copy. Miranda's best friend, Krista, was the first to come over and meet the doppelganger. Krista's jaw dropped when she saw them standing side by side, indistinguishable from each other. "This is insane," Krista said, her voice trembling. "We need to figure out what's going on." Chapter 3, The Investigation. Krista, Miranda, and the doppelganger, now called Lurinda, for the sake of clarity, began their quest to uncover the truth. They delved into old legends of doppelgangers and consulted with scientists and experts in parallel universes. The possibilities were dizzying: cloning experiments, alternate dimensions, and even supernatural phenomena. Each day brought new challenges as Miranda and Lurinda tried to maintain their secret. They couldn't let anyone else know about Lurinda's existence, it was too dangerous. Chapter 4, The Revelation. As their investigation deepened, they stumbled upon a hidden laboratory in the basement of their own home. The lab was filled with scientific equipment and strange, glowing vials of liquid. In a notebook, they found entries written by Miranda herself, detailing experiments in quantum physics and alternate realities. It seemed that Miranda had been conducting secret research, trying to unlock the mysteries of parallel universes. Miranda's memories began to flood back. She had indeed created Lurinda, not as a clone but as a bridge to another universe. In her experiments, she had accidentally pulled Lurinda into her own world. Chapter 5, The Decision. With the truth finally revealed, Miranda faced an impossible choice. She could return Lurinda to her own universe, but it would mean losing the friend she had grown so close to. Or she could keep Lurinda by her side, forever living with the consequences of her experiments. In the end, Miranda chose to send Lurinda back to her own universe. It was a heart-wrenching farewell, but she knew it was the right thing to do. As Lurinda disappeared into a shimmering portal, Miranda couldn't help but wonder if they would ever meet again in some other reality. And as she closed the chapter on this surreal adventure, she vowed to keep her scientific pursuits in check, lest she unravel the fabric of her own existence once more.